Spirit Tribe. Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, looking at the month of June for Aquarius. So wherever you happen to have Aquarius in your birth chart, or if you're just checking in on an Aquarius, hello and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here today. Now, please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so you know that can really affect my memory. I can struggle to find my words, get them out right. You know, I do get tongue-tied. I also have tremors, so, and sometimes it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. So when that happens, I drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the message gets out the way that it is meant to eventually, right? Okay, so Aquarius, you are getting a bonus in this month's reading. Thank you so much for running the numbers up in last month's reading. If you would like a chance at a bonus in your next month's reading, make sure you run them numbers up on this reading. Also, everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in the description down below, so make sure you check that out, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, which I would absolutely love. I love being able to connect with you guys one-on-one, so make sure you're checking that description box out. Also, you may hear some background noise. We rescued a kitten last night, and you know, it was really stormy. She was out in the storm. I don't think she should be away from Mama, but Mama was nowhere. She was just out there in the storm all by herself. So we rescued her. So you may hear her. She is very vocal. She's a spicy little perrito. Her name is Stormy May. So you may hear her fussing in the background a little bit, but you know, send all your love, light, and positive energy her way. We are trying to get her to eat some really soft kitten food, the pate kind. So yeah, we now have 2 dogs and a kitten. So, and Lacey, the one I was worried about, she's the pibble. I was like, oh my God, she's going to want to tear this kitten to shreds. Nope, she thinks it's her baby. So she tries to take her from you. But all right, anyways, let's get on to the reading before I just sit here and keep talking about my pets. Okay, my fur babies. All right, so first up, from the spirit board, we are going to get a gemstone message. So, all right, June 2025, Aquarius, a gemstone message. Okay, it's going to turquoise. Ooh, I really love turquoise. So turquoise represents grounding. One of the most ancient protection stones, turquoise is a sacred stone associated with sky energy because of its color. It also brings sky energy to earth. Prized in Eastern as well as Native American culture, it is known as a multi-purpose stone, excellent for promoting a sense of self-awareness and the ability to communicate honestly and from the heart. The stone is said to encourage creative thinking, as many do, but turquoise has the power to help channel that creative energy in a productive and useful way. Turquoise is a favorite stone among New Age healers who believe that it has the power to energize the body and spirit, as well as to balance right brain, left brain disparity. Unusual among gemstones, turquoise is believed to open all of the body's 7 energy centers, also known as chakras by yoga masters. Turquoise's message: true communication is about more than words, and turquoise can help achieve this. Carrying a piece of turquoise can help keep you centered, and wearing it improves all the senses, including intuition, the 6th sense. All right, I absolutely love turquoise. It has such an amazing energy to it. All right, let's get some 6th sense connection messages here for you this month of June, Aquarius. You can look at this as being past, present, future. You can look at it as being all present, all future. You could also look at it as being the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. You know, however it resonates for you personally. You know, when your spidey senses start tingling, make sure you are paying attention, because that is your intuition letting you know, hey, this is for us, or nope, don't think this is quite for us after all. All right, we did have a flyer here. We have a number 24 for mystery. Ooh, okay. What mystery are you going to solve this month of June? Or what mysteries are you hiding there, Aquarius? So I feel like it could be either way. We also have a number 15 for night coming in. Are you the white knight, or are you waiting for your white knight? All right, we have 2 more. We have a number 28 for confusion coming in, and a number 52 for home. And I started hearing that Craig Morgan song, I Was Almost Home. If you've never heard that, ooh, that song makes me cry, you guys. The first time I heard it, I bawled like a baby. All right, let's see, a number 24 here for mystery. The answer you seek is presently unknown. So think about asking the question differently. If that doesn't work, let it go for now, as there are too many variables in play. Thank the Infinite Spirit for withholding the answer until the time is right. Some answers are worth waiting for, and one day all will become clear. Conditions are favorable for finding your answer during either the spring, summer, autumn, or winter solstice, when you could ask again. So, hey, June, we have the summer solstice here going on where I live. So, crystals, labradorite, merlinite, if I can talk, moonstone, and nuummite, Nuummite. Affirmation: I am happy that divine timing is working for me, and all is well in my world. Ooh, okay, I like it. A number 15, knight. A knight's mission is to serve, defend, and protect. Knights may work in the military, legal system, government service, or as an emergency responder. They wear a mask to hide their feelings, as they often care too much about the health and well-being of others. This stressful work makes them susceptible to stress-related health issues. Encourage them to take good care of themselves. Your knight in shining armor can be very loving and endearing. This could be a match made in heaven. Now you have to decide, are you the knight here? Crystals: black obsidian, smoky quartz, lapis lazuli, and red jasper. Affirmation: I am putting myself first so I can help others. All right, number 28, confusion. You know, make sure you keep pouring back into your own cup here as well, Spirit is saying. All right, 28, confusion. When you feel confused or find it difficult to concentrate, think about connecting with nature. You can either walk by the ocean or hug a tree. Both will recharge your energy. If your reset does not last long, it may be time to take a look at your mental and physical health. Hormones or stress could be playing a part, so make time for a health checkup. If you are a creative person, you may be able to clear the confusion by channeling some of your energy into a new project. Crystals, lepidolite, moonstone, rainbow fluorite, and smoky quartz. Affirmation, I am in harmony and a perfect expression of the divine. Yes, I love that, you guys. You know, you are a divine being. All right, number 52, home. Your body is home to your mind and soul. It stores all your thoughts and feelings about you and others. It needs your love and respect, so start exercising, adopt a healthy eating plan, and spend some quality time with your body, helping it get back into shape. Care for your body and it will serve you well. This card may also mean that it might be time to redecorate or move home. Perhaps you are thinking about moving to a place that's more suitable for your needs. Some crystals, selenite, turquoise is showing up here, black tourmaline, and rose quartz. Affirmation, I am happy, safe, and I live in the perfect home. Yes, love that, you guys. I live in the perfect home, internal and external. All right, let's see what's going on in the love department for you, Aquarius, this month of June. So this can include yourself. It can include family, friends, as well as significant other. Literally anywhere that you have love. So if you're like, hey Gigi, you know, I really love my job, I really love my hobbies, then guess what? That is also included. So, ooh, that one should not be in that pile. That one either. So, all right. 2 came out in the life position, so I'm going to go ahead. Sometimes they do get mixed up here, you guys. I am human. But you have heart, love, deep affection, and caring. So very deep emotions here, you guys. You know, you really love someone unconditionally with all your heart. We do have flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. So, you know, I mean, disappointments happen, you guys. You know, sometimes people let us down. Sometimes we let our own selves down, you know, or sometimes we trusted someone when we were told not to, or we decided to be in a relationship with someone knowing we shouldn't. We have rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, maybe that's where that flute is coming in. We also have broken ring, parting of the ways either in romance or business. So, you know, this is a big disappointment. You know, someone not treating you very kindly. You know, maybe they took advantage of your giving nature. But hey, you have the chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. So, you know, let the person exit that needs to exit stage right, and that chair will not be empty very long. I started hearing that Clay Walker song, She Won't Be Lonely Long. So, and also the Alabama song, Can't Keep a Good Man Down. So, hey, there you go, right? All right, let's see what's going on in career and finances for you this month of June, Aquarius. I'm always like, hey, yo, give me $1 million. You know, how amazing would it be if you woke up tomorrow and there's just $1 million sitting in your account. You can be like, hey, yo, I manifested that ish right there. All right, so you had a few flip over come out, and you got the star for guaranteed success. I also love it because in tarot, traditional tarot, one of Aquarius's cards is the star. Don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. We also have the fox for shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Now, don't be underhanded. Don't be dirty, Spirit is saying, because you do have this apple here. Temptation will test you, but if you look closely, there is a snake in that tree waiting to bite you. If you decide, hey, I'm going to bite that apple, you're going to get bit back. All right, we also have career. We have the desk showing up here as well. Maybe you have a desk job, or maybe you are going back to school to further your education. Maybe you're going to school for the first time. You could be going to a vocational technology type of school. You know, that night did say, you know, emergency responders, people in the healthcare, what, lawyers, military, things of that nature too. So, there are so many of us, so the possibilities are literally endless. I would say slow down, pay attention to your work, make sure all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted here. You guys do the best work to the best of your ability. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on in life. Life do be lifing a little too hard sometimes. You know, your girl here is like, hey, yo, life, why don't you pump your brakes? Use some Vaseline. And life's like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm like, just because I can don't mean I want to. And like I said, we had these pop out for some reason. They were in the love pile. So you have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental, that you are going on. But hey, you're going in style. You got a carriage, Cinderella. All right, bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. So I feel like whatever this is good news. Perhaps it is related to your career, or you know, if you're going back to school, you're waiting for that acceptance letter. You know, you could be going to school for the first time. You know, the possibilities are literally endless here, but I feel like you're planning ahead. We have teardrops, great personal sorrow. So, you know, you had that flute, you had that rooster, you had that broken ring. So, you know, there's definitely things to cry about here, you guys, but tears are not weak. They are very strong. Sometimes they help get out emotions when we don't know how to express them any other way. You have the bird flying here for news is on the way. So, you know, I don't feel like you're going to be left waiting very long. Just like that chair ain't going to take long to fill, you guys. That news is coming in quick, fast, and in a hurry. We have the hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So, you know, a closed mouth doesn't get fed, you guys. Like my mama always told me, there's no shame in needing help. The shame comes when you know you need help and you refuse to swallow your pride and get the help that you need. We have the cup. You should accept valid criticism. Now, that key word there is valid. So it's not just some Joe Blow off the street. You know, this is someone that knows you, and I feel like they would break it to you in a way that you can handle as well, you guys. You know, maybe it is over a cup of tea and biscuits or scones or cookies or something like that, but you know, they have your best interest at heart here. All right, let's get a message from the moon. The moon is all about changes in our lives. So, you know, the moon herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So let's get a message from Mama Moon here. All right, what does Aquarius need to know here this month of June? Let's see, Aquarius. All right, I'm being led here. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. So, you know, you're being warned of this ahead of time so you can make so you can make these adjustments. And we also have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So you know the scales there, justice is on your side, you guys, and whatever matters, these happen to be. So all right, first of all, let's get third quarter moon here for adjustments are required. Your life may be out of balance, okay? The scales are there, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move the situation forwards. Attune to the moon. I am reevaluating the situation. You know, like I said, make sure all the T's and I's are crossed and dotted before you sign anything. You guys know exactly what it is you are getting yourself into. All right, a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. See the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time for you to make a firm decision. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Now is a great time for a makeover. Attune to the moon. Let go of that which is falling away. So if people want to leave, if things are falling away, just let it do its thing, you guys. You know, it'll help restore balance. All right, let's get a chakra wisdom message for you this month of June, Aquarius. Let's see what else you need to know here, Aquarius, month of June. Ooh, okay, we have perfection coming in here. So this is our first chakra, our root chakra here, you guys. So let's see what the message is here. Perfection, righteous raspberry. This card indicates protection and an inner conflict between wanting to look good and having compassion for others. Remain kind and unattached to an outcome. Being right and letting others know that you are right may not support the understanding you desire. So, ooh, okay. All right, let's see what else is here. I have the same high standards for myself as I have for others. The legend, Raspberry needs no makeup to accentuate her exquisite features, but she wears it anyway. She is a perfectionist. She speaks the truth at all times, believing that she is helping others by sharing her truth. While statements such as, your child is overweight, ooh, Lord have mercy, are honest, they make others avoid her at all costs, I'm gonna guess. Lonely, she seeks the advice of her favorite elderberry, who teaches her that honesty without kindness is cruelty. Her new vulnerability allows her to see the beauty in others as well as in herself. Inspiration, are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world and you will see it. Personal inquiry, where am I presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it may not be the best way of being. Key ideas, alienating others, feeling alienated, seeking perfection, deeply desiring love, transformation ahead. Keywords, uniqueness, friendship, and acceptance. Oh, okay. You know, sometimes we got to ask for the right words at the right time to be given to us so we don't wound or offend anyone. You can ask Spirit, your guides, and your angels for that. All right, let's get a crystal wisdom mini deck message here for you, Aquarius. Okay, they're just talking already for you here. So all right, let's see what we've got. So ancient wisdom crystal for ancient wisdom. I am an expression of the powerful ancient wisdom of my soul. It guides me through life. Ooh, okay. And we also have ametrine for intuition. I am fully aligned with my intuition. I trust this powerful wisdom to guide me. Ooh, I like both of those, you guys. You know, be so in tune with your star player here, you guys. All right, let's get some chakra love mini deck messages here for you, Aquarius, this month of June. Let's see what else you need to know here. All right, we have third eye chakra, third eye chakra, Labradorite dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine, and I'm feeling led to this one here the more I look at it as well. Throat chakra, sodalite, vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. Those tears, you guys. All right, one more here. Crown chakra, clear quartz, peace. In stillness, the answer will be revealed. So, you know, you have that mystery up there. Maybe you need to meditate a little bit more, pray a little bit more, and then be silent and wait for the answers to come. You know, the more you work on that connection, the stronger it gets. All right, let's get a bonus for you from the Angels Answers Oracle. You know, this is another chance for your angels and guides to communicate with you here. You know, maybe you have questions and your angels are like, here, let me give you a message here. So, all right, thank you for your guidance, your wisdom, and your truth in all matters and at all times and in all things. What is it that Aquarius needs to know here, June 2025? A message from their angels here. All right, we have, oh, you got a big old fat yes for whatever it is that you are asking about. So you want to get into that school. Yes, you know, but you have anything that you want to do, you have to put in the work, you guys. So even though you're getting this yes, you have to put in effort, you guys. You know, you have to show that you really want what it is you are asking for, and then trust and believe that you can in fact have it, you guys. So your angels are straight telling you, yes, you can. Believe in yourself. All right, Aquarius, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button. You know, hit it with the razzle dazzle. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with you guys. It really does bring a lot of joy to my life. You know, you're part of the teamwork that makes the dream work here. And you had the most likes and views and comments last month, so I will be doing a bonus timeless reading for you. So I hope you will check that out. I hope you will like it. Thank you so much for pouring so much love into me last month. I hope you'll do the same this month. So, all right, Aquarius, June's theme is pearls of wisdom. You know, the pearl is the birthstone of June. So Spirit and I were like, hey, let's get a gemstone message for this month up ahead. So I hope you enjoyed that. I really liked it. I hope that you have such a beautiful, wonderful, amazing month. You know, the summer solstice could be time when you get those answers. So that you're seeking. You have been given a big old fat yes here. Do not give in to temptation, you guys. You know, do not cut corners. Do not lower your standards to fit inside anyone else's box. I think you would tell them, I do what I want. My husband's an Aquarius, and that is like his favorite saying. You can ask him or tell him to do something. He'll be like, I do what I want, lady. we're opposites. He's an Aquarius sun and I'm a Leo sun. So drop it down in the comments if you're with your opposite sign as well. I would love to see more like that. Let me know we're not the only ones, which I know we're not, but you know, it's fun to see other people's perspective on things as well. So, you know, take care of yourself, you know, inside and outside, you guys. You know, make sure you're taking care of yourself, you're pouring into yourself. You know, June has a really beachy vibe to it to me because, you know, the pearl is the birthstone. Pearls come out of clams, clams come out of the ocean. You know, summertime we do tend to go to the beach a little bit more, so water is very cleansing, clearing, purifying. Maybe you need to drink more water. Hello, maybe this is your reminder. Maybe you're just thirsty, dehydrated a little bit. You know, that could be the case as well. But all right, I hope you have an amazing, wonderful month of June. From the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.